Here we come, Jiren!
Hi guys, Luca bringing you back for another video here, and today we're going to be telling you my thoughts and reviewing the two trailers. I wouldn't even say trailers, just reviewing the two trailers that we got on Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl and Legends Arceus. I don't know how it's pronounced, someone let me know that. But yeah, regardless, we're going to be saying my thoughts on what we thought. I'm going to be starting with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Now, we didn't get that much in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. We did get a few things, I would say. We got introduced to Cynthia, Cyrus, obviously we got Dawn. I know, oh wow, I didn't see this when we first played. Okay, never mind, or when I first played, Jesus, okay then. Damn, that caught me by surprise. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. I don't think there's anything new that I missed. Oh yeah, we got introduced to Rock, Team Galactic. Can I just say the Team Galactic theme is absolutely lit in the remakes. Becoming the champion. Oh, they have the badges here. I actually haven't looked at this site at all, so yeah, pretty much we're just going in not knowing anything. And look, this is damn. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go to features. Features is the main thing we're gonna go on. Anyway, okay, features that they're bringing back is the Grand Underground. I'm going to speak about that because first of all, the Grand Underground, there is a lot of new stuff including the Grand Underground. Not only do we have obviously the main parts, the little mini game with the pickaxe and the hammer, but we also have the new feature with Pokemon Hideaways. Now the Pokemon Hideaways, I'm assuming that you can find all the different Pokemon that you can find in Platinum, and it seems a few others because you couldn't get Sentry in Platinum because I don't remember that. So that means we're actually going to get Pokemon that are not native from Pokemon Diamond, Pearl or Platinum. So that's quite a good sign because that means we can use pretty much any Pokemon we want. Like, this also could correlate with Legends Arceus because we have the Hisuian forms. Yeah, that's the one. So maybe we could transfer the Hisuian forms into Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, or vice versa. Obviously, we can transfer any Pokemon we get in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl to Legends Arceus. So pretty much, Pokemon Hideaways are looking like the new thing. As you see, the mini games, it doesn't seem to have changed, obviously. And there is a new feature, depending on what statues you put. Like if I put, let's go back to that other picture, but if we were to put 3 water type statues, we could get a water type Pokemon or a water type Hideaway. So that's pretty handy. And on top of that, obviously we have the online feature where we can just play and yeah, and oh, look at the Riolu. How would they do? Oh. But anyway, yeah, we got the Pokemon Hideaways. They're pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to finding some good stuff. So does that also mean with the Pokemon Hideaways, are we going to be getting other fossils from other generations coming? Because usually we only get Rampardos and Bastiodon. So are we going to be getting like Aerodactyl, Kabutops, Armanites, or Armastar? Which one's which? But yeah. Or are we going to be getting like the Kalos fossils as well? I highly doubt it, but I feel like they'd include Pokemon from obviously gens 1 to 4 because they're trying to stick to traditional. Because if you remember, on Reversal Mountain, where you catch Heatran, you could actually get a lot of regional Pokemon that weren't from the Sinnoh region. So that's quite a good sign. So hopefully we get something good from that. Also, I like to mention that from the little like starting point in the game, we could actually get, well, what's his name? Brendan? Not Brendan, that's Gen 3. Lucas, yeah, because he's got the same name as me nearly. Lucas isn't wearing his hat, so of course we know about trainer customization, but now we're going to move on to contests. Now contests are looking like absolute fire in this game now. I'm not even going to lie, like from this wallpaper I actually want to do contests, because I did contests in the original, but I didn't do them as often. I really want to find out more about these contests, because if we go back, like obviously they still have all the different categories of contests, but if we go back, is this a double performance here, or is this just all 4 Pokemon like dancing together? Because I know there was a dance round, but is there actually a double performance going on? It doesn't seem like there is, because look, we have Lucas, Lacey. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there is, but it would have been nice, because if you recall in the Pokemon Diamond and Pearl anime, we actually happen to get double performances in contests with Don and whoever other coordinators we have, because I'm actually currently rewatching Diamond and Pearl as well, so I actually do remember that. So yeah, if we get double performances, that would be very nice. Obviously, we have the different ranks in contests. We have normal rank to master rank. I'm pretty sure they included that within Gen 3 contest, because they're super contests. They're actually changing it up a little bit. So pretty much that sounds really cool. I actually can't wait. Obviously, there's the visual round. The visual round is actually obviously how you evaluate a Pokemon. Next, we have the dance round. And what was that? They said illegible. Oh, so your Pokemon has to be illegible. Okay, so that's actually quite handy. Okay, that's actually quite handy indeed. Obviously, we have the dance round, which in all fairness is my least favorite round, because I did not know how to do it back in Diamond and Pearl days, but yeah. And next we have the round that you obviously use moves in, and people can't learn Water Gun normally, so that is not entirely correct. But yeah, pretty much it seems like there'll be a lot of different features and a lot of like not new features, like the current features we have in Pokemon contests when it comes to original Diamond and Pearl. It seems like they're going to be somewhat upgraded. So like for example the moves, if you see here, like it says this evaluation is based on contest moves that each Pokemon can just use once during their dance evaluation. When a Pokemon uses a contest move, it can please the crowd with hype points. Okay, they never used to call it hype points, they used to just call it like hearts or whatever, so that's something new I suppose. Also, if you time your contest move along with the other performance, you can perform a move chain which earns hype points. So that is also new. So it seems like obviously if you remember back in Diamond and Pearl days, again I'm going to be referencing that a lot to the originals, we actually had the judges, or obviously if you get enough hearts or stars from a certain judge, they will award you a butt ton of points. So that is another really good thing. Moving along from the contest, however, we have the ball capsules, which is personally one of my favorite features in Diamond and Pearl, because literally like let's read this actually. Using capsule decoration, you can, they're not called seals anymore, they're actually called capsules, just actual capsules. Using capsule decorations, you can you can place stickers to customize the efforts that appear when your Pokemon comes out of its Pokeball for battles or in super contest shows, with over 90 different stickers. So in all fairness, there weren't as many stickers back in Diamond and Pearl, so this is definitely something new. So this will be very fun to collect. That will be a lot of good side content to have. And moving along, we actually have the stickers here, and it seems like we have different types of Pokeballs. I don't know what this is. This doesn't seem like a Pokeball. Maybe it's like a square option. But as you see, we have the hearts, the stars, is that fire? I'm pretty sure that's fire. That's like clouds, lightning, blue lightning to be exact. Oh, that's fire. So what is this? I have no clue. I think it's maybe streamers or something like that. This is like confetti, petals, music notes, 100%. I'll be putting those all on my Pokemon. You can miss up to 20 stickers on a ball capsule, which is kind of dope. So if I can find some pretty good fusions, I will 100% do that. So that'll be really fun. I wonder if you still get the seals in Celestial Town, because I know you have to go to the Celestial Ruins to go pick something up for a certain person, and then that's when they give you the seals. So it's not bad. It won't be bad indeed. And finally, my favorite feature throughout the entire trailer is the following Pokemon. The fact that they bought this from Heart Gold, Soul Silver, it just makes me so happy. Because literally, I miss when we get to follow Pokemon around. It literally, other around, when Pokemon follow us around. I absolutely love that feature. I can't wait to do it again. It's going to be a bit awkward because I'm going to be starting with Turtwig. So having a Torterra follow me around is going to be a bit weird because it's not going to catch up for anything. It's literally going to be so slow. Poor little guy. But yeah, that is definitely going to be a very nice feature. It's a nice bonus feature. And finally, we have the Union Room. Union Room coming back, I don't know how I feel about that, because usually we just have, like, obviously in Sword and Shield, we have where we just connect to Wi-Fi and eventually we could just go in, and well, it's better like this I suppose, because there is no actually competitive scene in this game. Like, I suppose you have just regular, no ranked scene, not competitive scene. Like, excuse me, but still, there is no ranked in this game, and neither is there in Legends Arceus. So it's going to be interesting how they take this. So I'm actually quite interested to see how things turn out here. And it seems like obviously you can do wonder trade with different people, and it seems like it says Leon. So is this a sign that we're going to get Leon from Galar in Sword and Shield? Because obviously it seems that Pokemon Home is also going to be compatible with this game, so we could potentially get like a special mystery gift. Like maybe we can get a Pokemon from Leon, it seems, but maybe not. Maybe it's just me being a bit just hyped about everything. But yeah, next on we got character customization, which personally I'm very happy they added back, because I was about to be very upset if we didn't have it, because in originals we didn't have it, but I'm very glad they decided to add it, because there are a lot of new costumes. I especially like they didn't have it on this one, but in the trailer, if you did see, they had the cyber costume, and I especially like that one. I am 100% going to scoop that one. Even this Pikachu one looks really nice for the male character. And the fact that you can remove your hat, for me it looks a bit awkward, because I'm so used to seeing Lucas with a hat, or what are they called? It's just a hat. Sure, I'll just call it a hat. I'm so used to seeing Lucas with a hat that it's going to be a bit weird. But again, it's going to be exciting. Does that mean, if we're getting character customization, does that mean we're going to be able to get like haircuts, or like change the color of our hair? Is that also a potential possibility? Or like when we had the X and Y, when all the games coming so far, are we gonna, or when the game's not coming so far, from X and Y to Sword and Shield, we had where we can change the color of our eyes, haircuts and stuff. Are we gonna have every single character customization option? Because it seems that things in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl are gonna be slightly different. I only say that because we can't change our overall look. Like, for example, you have to pick one costume, and like you don't get to, like, for example, say that costume has a hat, a hoodie, trousers, trainers. Like, you can't select a certain part of that outfit to take. You have to take the entire outfit. So I wonder if that's going to be a thing where we can pick specific parts of the outfit, or do we actually have to take the whole outfit? Which, in all fairness, I wouldn't mind either, but taking particular parts of the outfit might be nicer, so that way we can actually like get fully dripped out. That would be 100% cool. But yeah, finally, Pokemon Home and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl are going to be compatible. I'm not really fussed about this because I don't plan on really transferring any Pokemon from my other games. I want to go in completely fresh. Unless, of course, I have to trade in other Pokemon like Trade Evolutions, not even Trade Evolutions, version exclusives, and of course, I'm going to most likely have a friend who's going to be playing Brilliant Diamond because I'm getting Shining Pearl, because Team Palkia, why not, Team Turtwig as well. So yeah, things are looking a bit exciting for the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I've gone through pretty much every single detail I can for this game, so things are looking nice. I can't wait till the 19th of November. I've already pre-ordered the game. I'm 100% ready for this. So it's not that long now. However, now moving on to the main topic of this video, Legends Arceus. I don't know how you want to pronounce it, but still, this game looks like it's going to be even better than Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Personally, that's what I think. Some people may be just hardcore original Gen 5. Wow, I'm going to be so roasted in the comments for that. Gen 4 fans, but like I like Gen 4 regardless of what it looks like, but this is definitely going to be something nice. Definitely going to be something nice. Now let's take a look at the story, perhaps, because look, story, like, discover the Hisui region, Ujua Life Village, and the characters of Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now, I can obviously tell that this is going to have like a Breath of the Wild take on it, because I haven't played much of Zelda myself. I've played maybe like a bit of Zelda games from what my mates have told me. Let's actually go back to that map, because I don't know if I can get a closer look. I can't, but still, from what my mates have told me, this is definitely going to take a Legends of Zelda type of vibe. But if we look at this map, there is a lot of detail and like things that we could cover for this map. In all fairness, I could probably save this for its own video. Like, if we look, let's say, in the snowy areas, for example. I think it's in the snowy areas, perhaps. No, let's look in the sandy areas first. You can see people with blue outfits, and I think over here it's with white or pink outfits. So does that mean we're going to get like different, like maybe evil teams? I don't know. That would be a good like take on it. Evil teams, different evil teams, like dependent on Dialga and Palkia, or maybe not even evil teams. They maybe like cult worshippers. Like, it's a bit of a stretch here, but if we actually get cult worshippers, that will 100% be very cool indeed. Next up, we actually have this little island over here with the volcano, not the big one at Mount Coronets. This one over here, it seems that is going to be Reverse Mountain, or Reversal Mountain. Is that what it's called? Or the battle area? I'm not 100% sure. It's the place you catch Heatran. I know that it's called something Mountain. Mount Stark Mountain, that's the one. But yeah, that could potentially be, because if you guys have played Ghost of Tsushima, I haven't personally played it myself. I would like to play it, but I'm waiting to get a PS5 to play that game. But me personally, like, I think Stark Mountain is going to be a DLC area, if they even put DLC in this game, because it's so like separated from the rest of the map. We haven't even seen all of the map yet, because it seems like the clouds are covering some of the map. So 100%, this could still be like a DLC area. It's possible. I think it's possible. If we get a DLC area for Stark Mountain, it could be an entire story based for Giratina, based for Heatrank, because that's actually another good thing. They have referenced, like if we take these people here with the pink and blue outfits, they technically have already referenced Dialga and Palkia, but we have got no reference to Giratina yet. Now, of course, Giratina is Arceus' counterpart, so it would make sense that we get a reference to Giratina soon. That also brings me on to my next point. With the Pokemon, if you remember in the trailer, we had the like Pokemon raging or like boss battles. What caused them to get angry? Is it possible that Giratina is involved in this entire ordeal? Maybe Giratina, because it's Arceus' counterpart, has done something to make the Pokemon enraged. Perhaps maybe that's the reason. I don't want to obviously make Giratina the bad guy, but it would be a very good storyline if we had Giratina be like the main threat and we had to go find Arceus to like help resolve this entire ordeal that is going on. But yeah, it seems like the Pokemon here, it seems like this map is going to be very, very interesting and long to explore, but I'm all up for long games, long hard-working games, because they will definitely keep me entertained for a very long while, I can tell. And it's also been noted that we actually have, along with Mount Coronet, we actually have another area that's been revealed, being called Obsidian Fieldlands, which it did show in the trailer. It seems that it's going to be like the first area, like Route 1, where you can catch Starlies, Bidoof, Shinx. Like, I'm assuming that's going to be where the first area is. So we won't be encountering Pokemon like Gible or maybe the Hisuian forms anytime soon. But moving on from that, we now have the base of operations being Jubilife Village, that which later becomes Jubilife City. And it seems we actually have a Galarian Weezing. If we go back to this image, Galarian Weezing reference here, because the two pipes, they are very, very similar to a Galarian Weezing. So what does Galar have to do with this? Galar could potentially be involved. Perhaps the Professor is from the Galar region, because he did say when he brought along the starters that he would travel from region to region, but we actually never found out what region he is actually from. So is it potentially the Galar region? What involvement does Galar have in this game? That is only for us to find out in later trailers, which I'm very excited to have. So is it possible we also may be getting Galarian forms within this as well? Because we may not be getting new Galarian forms, but we might be getting current ones that we have. So if we can catch Galarian forms in this game, that would be very exciting as well. But I highly doubt it, since they want to focus more on Hisuian forms and the new Pokemon. Next up, we have the characters. So I'm just going to bring up like our main characters' names. It's going to be Akari and Rei, which Akari, if you didn't know, in Japanese, Hikari is Dawn's Japanese name. So being an ancestor, that makes a lot of sense. I'm not entirely sure what Lucas's Japanese name is, but it's something similar to Rei. So it seems like they're going to be like polar opposites. So I think Rei means like something to do with sunrise, and then obviously Akari is something to do with dawn, obviously, because dawn and sunrise, or dusk and dawn, that would make a bit more sense, wouldn't it? So yeah, next we have the Professor. Again, we brought him up before. He's going to be the main professor. It looks a bit odd, so I would say he's like, what's that guy's name from Team Galactic? Maybe a Charon, is that his name? He seems like that kind of guy. Like maybe he's the evil scientist, like you know how in every Pokemon or evil organization you got the scientists. So I think he's going to be that guy. Next we have obviously a descendant from Professor Rowan, being Commander Kamido, which I really like that they actually referenced that, because look, if we actually look on his shirt, or that shirt, not his kimono rather, not his shirt, it seems like he has a Pokemon on it. But what Pokemon could it be? Could it potentially, because it's got fins, and it's got like duck-like feet, and a tail, so what new Pokemon could this be? Perhaps that is another video we could do. That's a very interesting video. But moving on, we have Captain Silene. So are they all captains? No, it doesn't seem like it. But still, it seems like we have two captains. Obviously, Captain Silene being an ancestor of Cyrus, which, in all fairness, a female Cyrus never saw this coming. But yeah, she clearly is Cyrus. So part of me thinks that what happened with this galactic team, or galaxy team, is that an ancestor of Cyrus probably branched off and made Team Galactic, which is what made them evil, and then he had different motives to try and get Dialga and Palkia and whatnot. But yeah, and next up, ties to the world of Diamond and Pearl. Now, obviously there are differences, as you can see. This, in all fairness, you wouldn't be able to tell most likely right now, but once we get more trailers, I feel like we'll 100% get much more. And as you see, they've mentioned this here as well. Kamido and Rowan are clearly ancestors. Now moving on to Pokemon and gameplay actually first. Gameplay 100% when this image appears. We're going to be having a lot of gameplay. Now, I want to briefly touch upon the different ways we can obviously observe and catch Pokemon. Seeking Pokemon. Obviously, we can go up and seek Pokemon, just going straight up and catch them, obviously. So that's pretty much straightforward. Like any Pokemon game, you seek them, you go find them, you catch them all. Next, we have Observe. Obviously, some Pokemon are very scared, so I would say they're going to run away. So Pokemon such as Starly, like this example as well. I would see some of the bug types like Beautifly, or some of the Pokemon that seem very, like, in terms of personality, timid. Like Starly, if I recall, is not supposed to be a timid Pokemon, but I suppose it's a small bird, so it's understandable. They want to make it adapt to the environment, so I suppose it's all right. Next up, we have Weaken. So the good old fighting Pokemon seems a very good idea. So pretty much, yeah, just catch Pokemon like the old days, or good old days. And then finally, we have Catch and Aim and Throw a Pokeball. So some Pokemon could just be friendly, and like Bidoof, if we saw in the trailer, Bidoof was just a friendly. You could just throw a ball at him and he'll automatically come with you. Well, I'd say automatically, but I'm just assuming. But yeah, that's pretty much. And as you see, we have the boy Lucario messing up a Staraptor and a Riolu. Jesus, they actually want my boy to get some shine. How to start a battle. Obviously, they mentioned you have to throw a Pokeball in front of a Pokemon, which will make one of your own Pokemon come out. So yeah, I like that. That's very cool. And then Legends Arceus. I don't know if there are going to be other trainers in this game, which it would be interesting how they actually involve other trainers. But from what I've heard from other leaks, I'm not entirely sure that we're gonna. It might be possible that we do get a rival. And how the hell does that Arceus have Swords Dance and Aqua Jet at level 12? Hello? But yeah, going off from what I was saying before, I did hear from previous leaks that we are going to be having a rival, but it seems like what it's going to be like, it's going to be, if I recall, if you choose the male character, you'll have a female rival, and if you choose the female, you have a male rival, which I like that. That's actually pretty cool. I don't know if we get to name the rival like we do in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. However, it's going to be a very cool aspect that we're going to have an opposite gender rival. I think the last time we had that was when, I think it was in Gen 6, in all fairness, if I remember that. Yeah, I think it was in Gen 6. That was the last time we actually had a gender opposite rival. I don't think we've ever had that, actually. I take that back. Well, yeah, Gen 6 is the only time, I suppose. But yeah, other than that, moving on now, we have the Agile and Strong style. Now, this caught me by surprise. That man says here, you can use Carmine with the Agile style, and then go ahead and use another move. With like Aura Sphere, because they obviously showed Lucario within the trailer, so I'm thinking, bro, there is no way they did this. That is absolutely busted. You know how if competitive was in this game, that would be absolutely busted. There would be no way that anyone could beat a force like that. Like the fact you can move more than once is actually insane. But now moving on, obviously, okay, we've mentioned Agile and Strike style or Strong style. So in all fairness, it's like the Urshifu. So you have single strike style and rapid strike style. So in all fairness, it's like that, which in all fairness I kind of think really cool. That's kind of cool. So is there going to be specific Pokemon obviously that are going to be more adept to obviously fighting in the Strong style, and others that are being the Agile style? Like for example, they have Lucario in this trailer. In this instance, it seems Lucario is a bit balanced, because obviously it's got Carmine, which works in you could do in the Agile style. Close Combat is more in the Strong style, and then Aura Sphere can be like a bit of a mix. And then we didn't get to see Crunch, so unfortunate for that. But yeah, that would be very cool to see. Next up, completing the Pokedex. So rather than having a machine to do it for us, we have to note down everything. And it seems like from one of these images, I think we have to do a trial before we can actually, I don't know if it's a trial with this. Okay, yeah, it seems like you have to do a trial, because if you've been watching the Pokemon anime recently, like the Pokemon Journeys, also it's going to be complete spoilers, so make sure you click away if you haven't seen Pokemon Journeys, any of the recent episodes. Now, I remember Go has applied for Project Mew, so he has to obviously do a trial to get involved in the team. So is it maybe the same? Are we going to be doing something for Silene in this case, where we have to do a trial before we can get accepted onto this team? Because it says, with this, you have officially attained the rank of first star in the Galaxy Team Expedition. So is this going to be like a sign that we're going to have to be doing trials, and like maybe the type of gym badges? So like for example, it says first star, so I assume we're going to go up to 8 stars. So I'm assuming maybe there's going to be some sort of gym badges system in this, and once we get a gym badge system, maybe we get a certain like thing to be unlocked, which we still have yet to discover. But yeah, aside from that, I really don't think of it. I can't think of any other way they can include gyms here or anything like that. But moving on, we have obviously base camps. This is going to take the role of the Pokemon Center, which I like. Which, if it involved Pokemon camping, that would be very cool as well. As well as we get to craft weapons as well. Well, not weapons, rather than weapons, Pokeballs. Imagine just throwing a spear at a Pokemon. That would just be cruel. But yeah, we get to craft Pokeballs and a few other things as well. Like if we saw in the trailer, I think we got to craft revives, heavy balls, I'm pretty sure, and a lot of other stuff. So I'm very excited to get crafting because it's going to be a pain in the ass to craft some new equipment, but I will gladly take up all that time. Again, when it comes to new Pokemon games, I will spend hours and hours on end if I can, or if I could, just to play them. But yeah, of course, IRL needs to come first too, don't forget guys. Obviously, your Pokeballs, pretty straightforward. Smoke Bombs, which proves that means we're going to be getting other items. So for example, if we read this, when thrown, these balls create a cloud of smoke that reduces visibility in the area, which will allow you to, will keep wild Pokemon from noticing you. They'll be great aid in stealthily approaching Pokemon areas when there are no rocks or obstacles to hide behind. So that is a very, very handy item indeed. So I actually can't wait to see how this is actually played out or used in game. So maybe in the next trailer they'll actually show it. And next up we have Heavy Balls. Heavy Balls, they don't have the same effect as they did back in the old games. It seems like in this game we actually have them, like they're used differently. Like they're heavier than regular Pokeballs, but they're actually better for Pokemon who haven't noticed you yet. So it's a stealthy Pokeball. But of course they have less range, so you have to get closer. So in all fairness, these are good for Pokemon. Again, like Starly. Starly is a very scared Pokemon that runs away, so it'll be very handy indeed. So I actually can't wait to try all these items out. This game's just going to be literally a completely new field of Pokemon. And the final tab we have, obviously with the 3 stars, we already spoke about these. Well, I didn't speak about them, but we already knew about these. Arceus we knew about, and the newly discovered Pokemon. Now, I have problems with both these Pokemon. Not even problems, I only have problems with one of them, which is you. First of all, I know what type this thing is. This thing is a normal psychic type. Okay, it seems we have to actually click on it, but still. This thing is a normal psychic type. Like, you shouldn't be a normal psychic type. You should be a normal ice type. As much as the quad effective weakness is like gonna catch up with you, but it doesn't make sense. You're white, and it doesn't make sense. Like, this thing evolves from Stantler, which I find it very cool. It looks very cool. I actually wouldn't even mind one on my team. And especially now it's normal psychic, its typing is better, but it just does not, the typing does not suit the look. It just doesn't. But yeah, now I can see that it's a psychic type with the bloody horns that it's shown, because it wasn't shown in the trailer, I don't think. So, being very excited to see what it can do. So, yeah, and if we get to ride Pokemon, that's another thing. Pokemon you can actually ride in this game, but I'm hoping it's like not specific Pokemon you can ride, because for example they showed in the trailer you can ride Weirdeer, the Braviary, and the Basculegion. I'm actually hoping it's not set to those 3 specific Pokemon you can ride. I'm hoping you can ride any Pokemon as long as they're like able to carry you and whatnot, because that would be cool. Like for example, imagine like you have a rock climb area, which if they even include rock climb in the game, where you have to climb mountains. Imagine like riding a Rhyperior or a Torterra, like that would be cool. Or maybe like riding a Garchomp when you're flying around. That would be even better. If I could ride a Garchomp, that would be so great. But yeah, that would be great. But moving on to one of the other Pokemon, we have Basculegion. Now I'm a bit confused about this Pokemon. Let's not even confused. I know what it is. It's a fish. Basculin finally got an evolution after so long. It's a ghost type, which is actually, I think, the first water ghost type we've had. I don't think no, I take that back. We actually have Frillish and Jellicent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the only ones. But yeah. Also, you know how Basculin has 2 forms? If I'll get them up on the screen right now, in fact, it has 2 forms. So does that mean that Basculegion is going to have 2 forms? Because so it has the red, so it's the red eyeball rather, or red like eye style. So does that mean this one's going to be red? So does that mean we're going to get a blue one? Like obviously that would be cool if we got a blue one as well. Personally, I like this one. Does that mean if we also get the blue one, that will be a different type? And so maybe the blue one will be just pure water, or maybe it'll be like water ice or something like that. That would be like really cool. Like if we actually got that, that would be a completely different video we could do. In fact, like talking about Basculegion and its two like pre-evolution forms, I suppose. Well, they're both the same. They're both Basculin. It's just they look different. But personally, I really like this Pokemon. I'm definitely scooping one up on my team, depending on what starter Pokemon I actually get. But still, I will most definitely want one on my team. Like, who would have thought I would want a Basculin. But yeah, moving on now, we have the Hisuian Braviary. Oh my god, what did they do to you? By far, this is probably my least favorite one, but I like it. It's just that they just kind of decolorized it, in all fairness, and just added like psychic eyebrows to it. But I like it, but I just don't know. Like, it's a psychic flying type, I suppose, but I feel like this could be one of those late mons. And since normal, does that mean we're going to get a Hisuian Rowlet? Rufflet? Most likely not. If it's going to be anything like what we got in Gen 7, where with like a load of Marowak, then we might just get like a regular Cubone and it'll evolve at a certain time to, obviously in this case, a Hisuian Braviary. But no, that would be absolutely great if we actually got a forms of like the pre-evolution forms, because that would be really fun and really good to like look for. But personally, this is my least favorite one. It's cool that it's a psychic flying type. Like, I don't think we actually have any other psychic flying types other than Lugia, I'm pretty sure. So it's kind of nice they actually did this. So I feel like it's gonna be, I don't know. I don't know. My thoughts on this Pokemon are a bit like confused, because I'm not sure how I feel about it, and I don't really know what I'm gonna say about it. So it's just a solitary bird that flies in the north of the winter. So does this mean that in terms of lore, like, oh wait, no, this confirms our theory, what we were saying before. When Rufflet in the Hisuian region evolves, so that means we're not going to get a Hisuian Rufflet. It would have been nice, but it seems like we're not going to get that. But again, I wouldn't mind adding this either. It depends on what my team's going to be like. But still, I don't know what I was going to say before, but still, a solitary bird, like I was saying. Does that mean only one of these Pokemon, one Rufflet, comes to this region every like thousand of years, or thousands of years in the past? Like every so often, only one comes to this region. That would be kind of just like, if we could only get one of these Pokemon each, that would be kind of upsetting. But at the same time, that also gives you a reason to like want a software reset, I suppose. But I doubt there's going to be any sort of software reset unless they actually try to include shiny Pokemon in this game, which in all fairness, I don't know why they wouldn't put them in like the overworld, so it wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, finally, moving on to the last and final Pokemon and the last point of this video, we have the Hisuian Growlithe. Now, I have mixed emotions about this Pokemon as well. I really love this Pokemon. However, the type. I only have one problem with its type. Being Fire Rock, you are incredibly weak to water types. I would have preferred if you just did a Rock type, or you just completely turn into a Dragon type, because everyone wants a Dragon type. Maybe when it evolves into the Arcanine, we'll get a Dragon Rock type. That wouldn't even be bad. That would be like another Tyrantrum. But like personally, I'm hoping that when it evolves into the Arcanine, it looks somewhat cooler. Again, I'm not writing it off quite yet, because until I see what the Arcanine looks like, I'm not writing it off, because I actually really want to use this on my team as well. Like, I would say 3 of the new Pokemon I want to use in my team being Weirdeer, Basculegion, and this thing. Those are the 3 Pokemon I want to use. I'm not a fan of the Braviary. I would have liked to use it, but I'm just not a fan. And plus, the Staraptor's right there. Staraptor's right there, man. You can't be doing Staraptor dirty like that, especially in times like these. But still, and also this also brings up another point. It says it works in partners. So does that mean, obviously, it needs like a female counterpart to work with? So maybe if you work with 2, it has like some sort of ability. Because I don't know if there are abilities in this game, but if there are, that would actually be a very handy ability. And another thing, we see that Growlithe, or the Hisuian Growlithe rather, is fighting the Vulpix. So that means there are going to be more than Sinnoh Pokemon in here, as we already kind of knew, because obviously we're getting all these Hisuian forms that are not from the Sinnoh region. So yeah, we're getting a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon. That's another thing as well. Like, we've got Oshawott, Braviary, Basculin. That's 3 Gen 5 Pokemon. Are they trying to say something? Gen 5 remix incoming? Maybe. Don't know. Stay tuned to find out. But yeah, pretty much it seems like we're going to get a lot of other original Pokemon. Like I said, obviously back at the beginning when I mentioned Stark Mountain, when you can go to Stark Mountain, you encounter a lot of original Pokemon from generations 1 to 4. So potentially, yeah, that could be another DLC that we could get. Obviously, going to Stark Mountain, catching Heatran. Basically, we could get a lot of DLCs within this game if they put their mind to it. Like the amount of money they would get from us, it's just insane. However, that is going to conclude this video with that final comment. Now, this is a pretty long video so far, so apologies if you do not want to watch. But this video is definitely like it brought out a lot of things to me. I just wanted to say my thoughts and my like review what the trailers brought out pretty much. But I personally cannot wait for both games. Like, obviously we have Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl right around the corner, so I'm more excited for that right now. But Legends Arceus is even more hyped because, again, it's a brand new game and a brand new field of Pokemon, which I'm pretty sure not only just me, not everyone can't wait for. But from that, I'm now going to get the hell out of here. I will see you guys in another video. Peace.